They've got them, but they can't fly them.
Have you ever seen a UFO?
No.
Have you ever
I've seen photographs?
You've seen a picture of a UFO?
Mm-hmm. Photographs.
Where have you seen a picture of a UFO?
In the classified files of Project Blue Book.
You got to go through the files of Blue Book? So Blue Book, for the audience, was the Air Force's investigation into UFOs under astronomer J. Allen Hynek from the 50s and the 60s, 52 to 69. And really, you were able to go through, weren't those classified files?
They were.
How were you able to see them? Were you in a kind of a skiff, a compartmentalized facility, or?
No, it was they brought them to the a basement offices of the Madison building of the National Archives, back before the building was open. The building had just been finished in the early spring, January of '77. And I was the special counsel to the study that was being done at the request of President Carter.
What was the study?
Well, you just have to back up a bit. When President Carter, remember, had seen a UFO in 1969, I believe it was.
With a bunch of other people?
Yeah, a bunch of people, 11 other people. They were standing on the steps of this Lions Club.
Although I think that sighting may have been debunked since.
No, it wasn't. No, it hasn't been. That what he saw. It was only like 1,000 yards away. It wasn't like a big star in the sky or any of that weird stuff. It was like a UFO, and he was very specific about it.
He talked about it. Yeah, there's an interview where he talks about it.
Yeah, and he filed a report about it with the Air Force and stuff, with NICAP at the time. And so that when he was elected in the first week of November of 1976, the first thing he did was he sent for the head of the Central Intelligence Agency to come down to Plains, Georgia, even before he had gone to Washington. So he was still at his home down in Georgia, and asked the CIA person to come to brief him on the UFO issue. And it turns out that person was George H.W. Bush, who had been appointed by Gerald Ford, who had come in taking over for Nixon when Nixon resigned over the Watergate thing.
There's a rumor that Jimmy Carter saw the UFO files and was shocked by them and in tears or very distraught.
It's a rumor.
Is that BS? Or
a rumor is the most it's arisen to that. So when Carter was inaugurated on the 21st of January in '77, one of the first things he did is he contacted Congress and told them that the agency had refused to brief him. He didn't want to have a war with the CIA, and spend all that political capital trying to engage with them on this. And so he asked the Congressional Science and Technology Committee to contact the Congressional Research Service and have them do a special research project for him on what all the information was that our United States government had about the UFO phenomenon, and about whether or not there was any connection with extraterrestrial intelligence. He asked both things. And so that I ended up being contacted by